Hey guys, so I need to finally talk to Joey about something, and I figured I should talk to you guys about it too. So let's go find Joey. I think he's in the living room with Moon. Hello? What are you guys reading?
Oh, we're reading about birds that eat spaghetti.
Of course they do. Okay, so now is the time for a very important family conversation. You ready? Can't wait to decorate.
There's so much we can make.
How will it turn out? OMG, we bought a house.
Kate, door.
Coming! So, you guys know that our job is to make people's spaces beautiful, and we've made our house beautiful. We moved in, we decorated it and everything, and then we had a baby.
Oh!
Which those of you who have babies know how all-consuming it is. And then the quarantine and the stay-home happened. And I think as a result of just being home every day, all day, with a baby and with some bad habits, we now have way too much clutter. Okay, here's a sneak peek of the final results of decluttering and organizing our house. But before you can get your space to be simplified and beautiful, you need to follow a plan of attack to rid your home of all of your excess stuff. So in this video, we are going to show you the 5 essential tips to declutter your space. And stay tuned to the end of the episode because we are going to go a step further and actually weigh all of the stuff that we're getting rid of just to show you guys how much excess baggage we are all carrying around in our homes. Number 1 is understanding first why you're decluttering. It is a way of examining what is important in your life and really getting real about the amount of stuff that you own and what that really brings to your life. Does it bring value? Probably not. You probably value things like experiences with friends and family or going on adventures. So living more simply will allow you the freedom to do that. Tip number 2, centralize the clutter. So find everything from one category that you have in your house and bring it all into the same spot so that you can go through it at the same time. Decluttering our dresser drawers.
Yeah.
We are clearing space
Where are we putting
for
them?
the things that we actually like and we're able to see. Here's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take everything out, make a no, a keep, and a maybe. The maybe pile you're supposed to like keep in a separate section. So this is a method of using 3 different piles as you're going through things. The things that you're gonna keep, the things that you're gonna donate, and then the things that you're just unsure about. But rather than put those unsure of things back into the keep pile, put them in a separate box or basket, and then see if over a period of 3 to 6 months, do you go to reach for that item? And if you don't, at the end of that set period of time, donate it, throw it away. Now he's putting your socks in my drawer. Small, but I'll wear the medium. I mean, it's just decluttering with a toddler. Wouldn't recommend it. This is my giveaway pile, and this is just from like 3 drawers.
Here's my pile. Got a lot of clothes.
gonna take a while.
All right, guys, so I got everything brought in to the room that we have so far. I'm going to now collect any kind of electronic related anything. Let's go see what we can find. Oh my gosh. A bear? Pine cone? Like why are we storing pine cones? Why are we storing pine cones, first of all?
Cheers. It's good. Can you take a piece? Yes, baby. You like the tempeh bacon? Strawberry. 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 All right, lunch is done and Dada has made major headway.
This is the stuff we're keeping over here.
Great, so we're gonna find a beautiful, organized place to put that. And obviously, I need to go through the items on this shelf. This plant itself needs to be decluttered. This plant is ejecting itself from the shelf. Oh, these are Winston's ashes. Joey, we haven't talked about this.
Oh, it's in a little paint can.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
That's so ironic.
Winston passed a month before I gave birth to Moon. It was a very trying time for us because he was so sick and so uncomfortable.
We should we keep this paint can or should we like go? Maybe it's time we go.
You know what? This is a really good, I was gonna say this is a great example of like a sentimental item because part of decluttering means that you have to go through a lot of those things that you've been saving, you know, like sentimental things that bring you good memories and stuff. And a tip that I heard that was a really good one, I thought, is to just pick like one box and only put in it what you can fit. If we're gonna keep just like one box of memory stuff each, I don't want to put Winston's ashes in a box because then it's like we're only revisiting it at certain times of the year or whatever to go through the stuff. Like I'd rather have a ceremony and.
Well, if we're planning on going to the beach tomorrow, we should take these with.
Good idea.
He was a beachy cat.
He had beachy vibes, even though it was an indoor cat.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll go to the beach.
Tomorrow we'll go to the beach and honor Winston as part of our emotional decluttering, prizing experiences over stuff. All right, so one of the areas that I'm kind of most dreading to go through is my jewelry because I have so much of it and because I am a jewelry designer, as I think a lot of you guys know. I have so much of like my own designs. I have like doubles of things. I have samples of stuff. I just have accumulated so much. Here is all of the jewelry stuff I have to go through. 1, 2, 3. Jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry basket, this drawer, and I think it's spilled over into this drawer. Yes, here's more hair accessories. I think this is a good example of a bonus tip for you guys, which is if you have a hobby or something that you love, you don't have to get rid of all of those things. You just have to be really careful about the things that you do keep around you.
Well, this is how this is going. I've just been laying here on my phone for the past half an hour, not decluttering. It's just hot and there's a lot. Okay, back to work.
We're doing sunglasses. I have many pair. All right, got a lot to get rid of. You think we should throw away all of them? Okay. Okay, can you put them in the donation box? Thank you. One at a time. It's gonna take a while, but it'll get done. Good motto for life. You have to be responsible with the disposal of your stuff. Don't throw that in the toilet, please.
You know what I just thought of that I was worried about? Is it legal for us to just go to the beach and drop someone's ashes? According to the Federal Clean Water Act, you can scatter ashes in the ocean as long as it's at least 3 nautical miles from shore. Oh no. Hey Kate, I just looked it up. It is legal to spread ashes in the ocean, but you have to spread them at least 3 nautical miles off the shore.
Oh my gosh.
So like, I guess I have to figure out a boat?
I mean, we could put him in the garden. He did like going out in the garden.
You want to put Winston's ashes in the garden?
Outside.
Maybe plant a little tree right there or something?
Yeah, let's
So let's scrap the ocean idea?
Scrap the ocean and do a cute little ceremony in the garden.
Okay. Sound good, bud?
Yeah, he's smiling.
Okay. There it goes.
Oh my gosh. Winston was such a good kitty, baby. Oh my gosh. Me and your dad, I loved him so much. He brought us so much joy and cuddles and laughs. He was so funny. I wish that you could have met him, but you did. You met him when you were coming down. Winston was on his way up. You were on your way down. Now we have this beautiful plant. I'm going to water it. Let's go get the hose, okay? All right, I'm putting this bamboo back in because apparently we got a vining plant instead of just like a bush, and it's very floppy without the bamboo, which, you know what? Winston was a very floppy cat. He was a rag doll after all, so I feel like this is actually Winston laughing at us right now. So tip number 4 is probably my favorite tip, and this is to live in the moment and to not hoard for your future idealized self. So this is really applicable to your closet. I personally have become a mom recently, and I am a totally different size. And when I would go into my closet, probably 80% of my clothes don't fit me anymore. And so the process of decluttering all of those things that don't fit me is about honoring who I am now. It's not about going back to like my old self. I love my new self, I love my new mommy me, and I want my closet to make me feel good. So don't keep all those things that are mocking you and making you feel bad about yourself. Get rid of them and only keep the stuff that makes you feel good about you right now. Here is the hanger evidence of just the tops that I decluttered. Yes! Thank you, baby. So Pauline gave me these little pieces of paper. She sent me a gift with like some baby essentials when Moon was born, and they all just say such sweet things, little sayings from like mommy to mommy. And I put them in this jar, and I had it next to the bedside, and I would pull them out and read them just as like little encouraging things going through this first year with Moon. I think I'm gonna lay them out and take photos of all of these. And I've been getting these like kind of like magazine books printed, so like I'm gonna just put these in photos in that book, and I think that'll be a great way of like remembering them, always being able to read them but not have to like keep this jar and stuff. Also, people do that with children's artwork, and then getting them printed in one of these magazine type things is a great way to, you know, remember the artwork, be able to look at it still but not have to keep the actual like piece of paper clutter. So all right, baby, we gotta pull these out and line them up and take pictures of them, okay? So here's the update on jewelry. So far, this is everything I've sorted to go through for a second round, but I did fill up 2 giant boxes of stuff for giveaways. I also have been finding some very weird things, like I just found my wisdom teeth. I'm gonna try putting them under my pillow tonight and see what happens.
Look at all your toys.
Oh my gosh, it's a mountain. What do you think, baby? I know. Okay, here we go.
All right, so we took a little break in the decluttering process to build this epic fort.
Down to the wire, guys. This is like our last day of decluttering. We have made some major headway. We also
decluttered my head.
Speaking of headway, I was gonna say we decluttered our split ends. Both got
carrying a lot of extra baggage
haircuts.
up here.
8 months since our last haircut. Also, we have all of our piles going strong. We've got donate, we've got sell, we've got keep, obviously, and we've got recycle and trash. The things that we're going to sell, we've decided we're also gonna donate the proceeds, and we're gonna donate them to charities that work towards environmental causes, because I think that obviously part of this process is we are putting things into landfills and acknowledging how much we consume. So it's the least we can do but take the dollars from some of our consumption and put them back into Mother Earth. So as I'm in the thick of clearing out some of the last few items from my closet, I found just some things that, you know, let's say they're just a little moment of comic relief. You know, just like a purse, but it's like a rubber chicken. I think I probably wore it as like, obviously a funny item. And then also this unicorn horn. I think it's time to find a new home, because I feel like this is an item that most people are like, WTF, but like the right person will find this and be like, OMG.
All right, so it's time to weigh everything.
I'm not even gonna play, like I am not excited about this. I am nervous, I am embarrassed about all this stuff we have. Like this is our moment, not to like get excited like, oh my God, we're getting rid of all this stuff. It's like, oh my God, we are getting rid of all this stuff.
All right, let's see how much stuff we have. I just wrote that down.
That was this one, right?
Yep. 217.6.
Tip number 5 is mindful waste. So now you've gone through all of your stuff, you have your huge piles of things to donate or throw away, but it's really important to understand that there is no such thing as away, because there is a stat that 80% of things that are donated actually go to the landfill. So be really organized, be really careful about where you're sending the stuff, and even call ahead to the shelters. Hey, I have a couple bags of women's clothing. Can I bring this to you guys? Will this be of use to you? So that you are actually mindfully getting rid of the stuff as much as you can, because we have a few bags that are going to the landfill and I feel guilty about it.
Okay, 210.3.
210.3. I'm not doing all this math later.
No, I will.
Thank you.
Well, it's
Or
like
miscellaneous
it's like-
clothes.
no, miscellaneous household. It's like board games and So 2,791 plus 3, 5, 12, 19, 21, 23. What's 23 plus 9? 7, 32.
Why don't you just use a calculator?
88. 8. So when we take out my weight, we have 1,427 pounds worth of stuff we're getting rid of. That's a lot.
We have to mourn our overkill.
That's actually more than I thought it would be. Group hug, decluttering hug.
Yay,
we did it. We did it. It was a long process. You can have your living room back.
Finally.
Group hug.
And we're gonna live a simpler life.
Oh.
Mark our words.
That was a lot of stuff. That was a reality check.
Yep.
Felt really good.
So good.
You guys have to do this challenge and see if you can beat our number.
Absolutely, you guys. This whole experience is obviously, there's a deeper meaning, right? We talked about that. We have now opened ourselves up to just experience the life that we really want. Enjoy moon, enjoy each other, enjoy nature. We have a bigger plan for our lives. Like, we want to eventually sell this house. We've got to prep it to sell. We even talked about moving to Hawaii potentially.
Oh yeah, we actually shot a video of us seeing a potential house that we were going to flip in Hawaii, but then the pandemic hit, so we may pick that dream back up after all of this.
Yeah.
All that's coming on this season of OMG About a House, so make sure your notifications are on, you're subscribed, your notifications are on.
And then next week, we are going to be organizing all the stuff that we kept. So all the things that we carefully set aside to still have in our lives, we are going to put in beautiful boxes, and I'm gonna organize my jewelry. And guys, I kept 5 out of my 50 beauty products, so I'm also gonna show you what my essentials are. So stay creative, stay weird, stay clutter-free, stay you. We love you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, see you next week. Is that how I laugh?